I like to call this place a creative vortex. There's a lot of great energy here. Some people create with video, some people create with audio, some people create with mud. When you create art with spray paint, it can bring something that's so dynamic, it's hard to replicate with a brush. I just found that graffiti was my vehicle. Early on, everyone realized the importance of ingredients because there were certain brands where you knew that can was just watery because we knew what was in it was garbage. That was something that came with the territory of learning which products to use for what is inside that is going to help you achieve what you want. I think up-and-coming muralists, when you're choosing your materials and your ingredients, you got to make sure that whatever you do, that there is some kind of ultraviolet light protection built into the paint. Your wall is going to be outdoors, it's going to be hit by the elements, exposed by the sun, and anything you can do to help bounce those rays off your wall is going to extend the life of your art. You'll ask any artist and they'll tell you, I prefer to use this, because they've been able to use the paint enough to know what it is and have learned how to use the can. A lot of these spray cans in America have too much pressure. So you're seeing all this overspray, so a lot of the pressure got reduced, which means you have a better ratio of product to gas, so it's a smoother application of the paint. They also changed the chemical makeup of the paint. The paints are more opaque, they go on smooth, and since then the evolution of artistic spray paint has really evolved. Even here in America, you have brands like Rust-Oleum that just came out with a new nozzle kind of dial on their cans, and I think that's a step towards the right direction for us. What I think paint producers can do moving forward is really engage with artists. I think there's a lot of information that we can share. We've probably used the can in so many different ways that was never intended to be used. And we have hands-on R&D that we've done on our own. And there's a lot of valuable knowledge that I think any paint producer can tap into and be able to formulate something that's going to be really helpful. I think there's a lot that can be done in the lab. You can have all these ingredients, be a chef and create all these recipes. Work with an artist. Don't be afraid to exit the lab. If you were going to be working with someone in the automotive industry, someone in the construction field, you would go to them and see where they're working, what they're doing, what their environment is. And I feel with art, you should go into the artist studio. You should go out to the wall space, see what they're doing, how they're using your product. I feel thankful that there's opportunity for dialogue. We can create as much as we can with the tools, but when you do have that opportunity to speak directly to the manufacturers, it's a win-win because we can help them help us, and there's limitless potential to create.